fascinates me more than a black hole. It is the one true force of absolute power.
Approaching the event horizon. Port side, dipping down beneath.
So a wormhole bends space like this, so you can take a shortcut through a higher dimension. Okay.
Everybody ready to say goodbye to our solar system? Through the bulk, space beyond our 3 dimensions. All you can do is record and observe. Distorting space-time. Don't! We're here.
Double down. Triple down. Double down. Who says warlocks are better with books than with guns? Okay. It was me. Continue to be my greatest success, Guardian. Double down. 3 opponents down. I've seen enough. I'm calling this one. Look at them fall. A well-fought victory.
Yo, what is going on YouTube? Year One Blink here, back with another new video. Today's video, we have the black hole build, tearing through dimensions, ripping holes through space and time. Alright, so we're using the Graviton Lance with the perk Black Hole. Second shot of the burst rips a hole through space-time, doing high damage and recoil with no fall off. Honestly, one of the coolest guns in Destiny. We have hammer forged rifling, which increases range. Next we have accurized rounds, which increases range too. Then we have cosmology. Kills with this weapon cause enemy targets to detonate, spawn void projectiles that track targets. It's a really cool perk right there. And then we have fitted stock, which increases stability, moderately controls recoil, slightly decreases handling speed. We also have the two ornaments, Carina Nebula and Particle Accelerator, with the Graviton Lance Catalyst, hid in hand for better target acquisition. Then we are using the shotgun from the Black Armory called the Balligant XU7743, which has an aggressive frame, small bore, light mag. That's what we're using on it. Slide shot and outlaw. And we have a radar tuner and a masterwork stability to 10. And for our heavy, we're using the machine gun avalanche, but that doesn't really matter. And then for the exotic armor we're using is the Astrocyte verse, which is basically the main part of the black hole build. And its intrinsic perk is move to survive, blink further and more frequently, weapon readies quickly at a blink, radar remains up. We're using a mobility enhancement mod, pump action for super energy off shotgun kills, and a recovery mod for increased recovery. The more recovery, the more survivability with blink. For my gauntlets, we have restorative warlock armor, pulse rifle reloader. For our chest, we have warlock armor, unflinching pulse rifle aim. For our boots, we have pulse rifle dexterity, impact mod, and warlock armor. And that's basically what we have for our warlock armor. That's gonna do it. We're gonna be tearing and ripping the fabric of space and time. And for our last part of the black hole build, we have Nova Warp, the super. Step between dimensions to subvert the laws of physics. Press L to teleport a short distance, hold down and release the right trigger to unleash a deadly void eruption. And for our melee, we have Atomic Breach. This melee ability hits at extended range and creates a void explosion. For our next perk, we have Dark Matter. Void ability kills grant health in melee, grenade, and class ability energy. Then we have Handheld Supernova. Hold RB to convert your grenade into a short range void blast on release. That is the Nova Warp perk tree right there, and we're using the Vortex grenades, Healing Rift, and you gotta have Blink on because we have Astrocyte verse, we're teleporting through space and time. You guys know what the heck's going on. This is Back to the Future. I feel like this is honestly one of the best classes in the games on certain maps. Not on every map because the range, Last Word, you got Luna's Howl, you got Not Forgotten. It's not really that much meta, but it is a really good pulse rifle that actually can keep up with a lot of guns in the game, in my opinion. You also pair it with the Nova Warp Super, you got Blink, you got Astrocyte verse to have a pretty OP combo and good synergy for the black hole build to, you know, rip through space and time. It's actually hecka funny to blink over people's heads. They really never see it coming like this guy right here. Space between you and your opponent does not exist. I said that in my other Astrocyte verse video, and that goes for this video too. Same thing applies. You got all ranges of engagements pretty much occupied. You got medium to close range with the blink shotgun, or you could use handheld supernova. And then you have the Graviton Lance for longer and medium range engagements. So that comes in real handy for people sniping or using other pulse rifles like Bad Juju, Vigilance, Wing. I don't know what other exotic ones are in the game, but that's all I can think of off the brain. And always use your blink to be either offensively or defensively. It works either way. It's a really good escape option. Just move to survive. Also, that cosmology perk does come in clutch a lot, in my opinion. I can dig it. I'm into those horoscopes. I'm a Scorpio. I'm just putting that out there. You know, that astrology stuff. Honestly, it's hecka crazy to me that scientists finally figured out that black holes exist this year. That was a crazy phenomenon when they took that picture of that black hole. Like, what the heck? But yeah, a little bit off topic, but still on topic in a way. This Graviton Lance just honestly melts people. I would honestly suggest for you guys to like shoot it a little bit above their chest, not too much. That way you guys can hit those shots, because honestly this feels like the Halo BR to me. Like when I'm using this is the BR. Like I'm Master Chief just wrecking people with blink, obviously. But yeah, this gun sounds really cool honestly, It has like a weird after sound. It's kind of hard to explain. You have to hear it for yourself, but honestly, the Graviton Lance is a really good gun. It used to be meta like in the beginning before Forsaken came out, I think. I'm not too sure. Because it got a major buff in Warmind, and then everyone was using Graviton Lance and like Vigilance Wing, and that was like the pulse rifle meta basically. But then Bungie started adding more and more guns like Ace of Spades, Thorn, Not Forgotten, Luna's Howl, the Mountaintop. They buffed all those other exotic guns. They buffed a lot of guns, and Graviton Lance kind of got lost in a black hole basically. So yeah, I wanted to bring it back because not many people are using it, and I wanted to make a black hole build video. As you guys can see right here, we got everything void, everything Nova Warp, dimension ripping. We got it all in one video, bringing it to you guys. It's a really good gun. It stands chances against Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten, and the Service Revolver, Last Word. Any top tier gun, this gun can outgun it from medium to long range if you can hit those headshots and strafe a lot too, because strafing does matter with this gun because it's like Halo with the BR. Just pretend you're Master Chief strafing with the BR and you'll wreck, honestly, trust me on this one. And then Astrocyte Verse gives you radar when you blink farther so you can close the distance better on your opponents, and you can blink more frequently, so you're a terror to your opponent. Like no matter what, you can chain all the blinks and just warp and blink at the same time when you're using Nova Warp. It gets really crazy with the movements with this subclass. You got a lot of movement options, and you become basically the fastest class in the game, especially in your super. People will try to run away when you're in your super. There's no running when you're blinking and warping at the same time. I'm sorry. So it really does help Nova Warp because it got nerfed, and it brings it back to basically how it was before, but not really, because the charge up time is longer and you take more damage and your explosion is not as big as it used to be. So yeah, those are all the nerfs from Nova Warp basically. One of the most underrated classes in the game, actually one of the most underrated builds in the game, because I haven't seen no YouTuber making videos on this or anything. They do other guns like I don't know, just broken guns. It's also a really good team shooting gun too, the Graviton Lance, that is. I don't know about the shotgun. The shotguns, it's good for rushing when you have blink. The handling is not very good at all. It has like the worst handling in the game, but this gun does map with the slide shot. Oh my god, you can map people. But if you just shoot at them regular, it really doesn't kill them. It's gonna take 2 shots to kill someone most of the time, so you do need to get that slide shot in if you want to get that 1-shot kill most of the time. If you're close enough, it'll be a 1-shot kill no matter what. Like say if you're like blink shotgunning them, they're dead, like because you're in their face, so your shotgun bullets don't spread too much. We did get a lot of, we ran out of medals with this build. The survivability is just so crazy what you can do with this setup. I recommend anyone that runs Warlock to use this setup because you're honestly missing out on a lot of potential and putting people inside wormholes and black holes. That didn't sound right. But yeah, we mostly went over everything for this build in Destiny 2. This is my favorite build. I created this build, so if you guys see this anywhere else, you know who they copied. They copied the creator of the black hole wormhole build. It's so cool. I literally feel like a shooting star when I use this subclass. You're just blinking everywhere, teleporting, warping to alternate dimensions. I don't know what else to say about the build, guys, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Don't get too distorted out there. More videos coming soon. Overwatch, Destiny 2. That's basically what we're gonna be doing for the next couple of weeks. So yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed my videos. Make sure you do subscribe if you want to see more content like this. youtube.com/year1blink, link in the description below. And have a wonderful day, everyone. Later.
Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost. You shut the enemy down. fire team that fights together stays together. Two for one. Two for one. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Two for one. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Oh, I can't wait to see what you do with that. Double down, triple down. Look at them fall. Zone B captured. Zone B lost. A well-fought victory.